Welcome back to my channel, and this is still the Ulti-Cup feature match, 4th game, Madolche versus Spright. And especially this Madolche player is someone I played against a lot in the semifinals once and even in the finals. He's very good, and that's why I'm very excited to see this match. Let's see if Rogue can beat Meta. Okay, let's see who's gonna start. Okay, Madolche player is starting with Venusilph card. Oh, and he discarded as cost the Keldo. Okay, now he can add an Earth monster to his hand. Yes, and he's also able to special summon a card with the Venusilph if he wants to. Okay, he chooses not to. Now he activates the effect of the... Yes. Of the card he added. It got ashed, and now his opponent... Whoa, okay, he goes for the Hoot Cake. The good thing is that you don't banish for cost. It's part of the resolution. Okay, on the resolution he banishes it and special summons. Yes, the Cessor. Cessor special summons now the Possession. Yes. The good thing is there's a level modulate, so it becomes level 4. Now we can overlay for a glass souffle. It has a quick effect. He can choose a monster, and that monster on resolution becomes unaffected by monster effects, and he chooses his Hoot Cake. Now he can go into chocolate a la mode because of Possession. It was one of the attached materials. Now he recycles a card. And he special summons a card because Possession is attached to the card. Special summons the first Madolche. Now he gets to search the Chateau, yes. Activate the Chateau now in order to shuffle back his resources from the graveyard and some Madolche cards in the graveyard. He still had the Possession as a material, so he could still use the second effect. He could still special summon one more. It's not once per turn. Special summons again the same copy and searches the Salon. This is now pretty strong. He gets an additional normal summon with the Salon effect. Okay, goes for the Gaslu-Flay again, linking into the Madolche Sistart. Okay. Adding back 2 cards. Now the good thing is he had to shuffle them back, but because of Chateau he can add them to his hand instead. Now he has some follow-up play. And he gets to set a trap, Madolche Promenade. It's basically an Omni Negate. You can activate it to negate a face-up card's effect. The opponent comes down with the evenly matched, but it gets negated. He negates the effect with Promenade and also gets to return 1 starter to his hand. And with Promenade, this is very good now. He's in a rotation now. He sets the second Promenade from his deck. This is very good because the opponent has already used up his battle phase. And there comes a new monster, normal summon the Scissor, and he special summons the blue and goes into some Spright shenanigans. Blue goes into Jet. Jet searches the starter. Let's see if he wants to use the starter now. Okay, no, he probably wants to wait on his opponent's turn to special summon an interruption. Goes into the gigantic Spright, yes. Well, we know what the Madolche player has in his hand. There's no Nibiru. Okay, he's trying to, lock the opponent with Ibli, chanting 1, the Spright Sprint, chanting 2, the Ibli. But the opponent decides to use the Caldo effect from Graveyard to shuffle back the Ibli, the Scissors from the Graveyard. Yes, it's a very good recovery card. And he's also shuffling back the Jet. I'm not really sure if he should have shuffled back the Jet. Now he has more cards he can... he has more top deck cards because of the Jet now. Okay, here with the effect of Spright Sprint, he dumped the Nimble Angler, and the Nimble Angler special summons 2 bodies, 2 Beavers from the deck. Okay, going for a Link summon into IP Masquerena and setting 1 card. Most likely it's the starter. Okay. Well, he has a lot of follow-up already in his hand. We know it already, guys. Okay. Let's see. Yes, he uses the Venusulf. He uses the Venusulf card that he recycled with the effect of Glass Souffle. Gets to add another Earth card, and it's the Angeli. Oh yeah, most people don't know Madolche from the 2015 year. So yeah, he just explains to his opponent what the card does. Okay. Oh wow, he discarded a Kashtira Fenrir. Okay, this is strong. Wow. For everyone who doesn't know, he special summoned it with the Venusulf effect. You get to add a card and special summon a different monster from the graveyard. Okay. Use the effect of Angeli. Angeli, he can tribute the card in order to special summon another Madolche card. And he special summons the Cesseur, and the Cesseur special summons the Putzes. This is pretty strong. Okay, his opponent decides to activate the IP Masquerena. IP goes into Zerboros. This is strong. Now he's gonna activate the starter to banish the opponent's field. Let's see. Starter. Oh wow, he didn't set the starter. Okay. Okay, this was a pretty weird play. He activated the impermanence, and the impermanence got negated by Promenade. Okay. Yeah. if he negates that, of course, Madolche Tiramisu is gonna wipe the board, and then he's gonna attack for game. Okay. This was very solid from the Madolche player. He won in a dominant fashion. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, going to the side. Yeah, you saw what that Madolche does, a lot of special summons and normal summons. Of course, Nibiru is very, very good against the deck. The problem is you don't have many cards you can side against Spright because of gigantic Sprites. So Nibiru is not gonna be that useful. You should side cards like Dark Rule No More. Oh no, he's going first. The Madolche player goes... No, he goes second. Okay, the best cards to side are, of course, Evenly Matched, Triple Tactics Talents, and if you can afford it, of course, the Thrust. It's very, very good. Yeah, share in the comments down below, guys. What do you think about Thrust? How do you feel about it? I've already used it a few times, and especially in some decks, the card is extremely insane. Not only can you search the out, but you can also search like engine cards that are at 1, for example. Like Foolish Burial or Instant Fusion, which is absolutely insane, of course. Okay. I mean, this is since Kashtira's in the format, most people also have Draw and Lockbird in their sideboard. So if you have in your sideboard, in your side deck, you should definitely side it in now against Spright. Okay. Spright is starting. Let's see. Okay, this is pretty strong. He opened with Signet Mining and the Nimble Angler. This is a very strong combo. He gets to search the gadget, but the Nimble Angler gets to special summon 2 bodies, 2 beavers for free. This is pretty strong. Okay. Okay, special summoning the Spright Jet. Yes, of course, he searches the starter. Okay. Probably going for the Spright Sprint. The gigantic Spright, sorry, my bad. Gigantic Spright in order to protect himself from Nibiru, of course. Oh yeah. He goes for the Ibli lock. This is very, very strong. Most likely, the Madolche player has to use up his battle phase in order to get rid of the Ibli. This is going to be difficult. Okay, with Sprint, he dumps the last Nimble Angler, and Nimble Angler was special summoned the last Beaver from the deck. Yeah, this is pretty strong. The opponent prevented his... the Spright player prevented the Madolche player from using his evenly matched now. He can't be evenly now. He normal summons the gadget to special summon the jet. Links the gadget into Linguribo. Okay, he gets a token because of the gadget effect. Oh yeah, and this is the card I've been seeing a lot right now in Spright players' deck profiles. The cat is a very good card for recovery, disruption, and yeah, much more. Depends on what cards you run in your deck. This is going to be difficult. The opponent can't use trap effects. The Ibli locks him from special summoning. Okay, let's see. Normal summon the Yeah, Descent. And there comes Starter now. Special summons the Rat. Okay, this is pretty strong now. He activates the effect of Spright Sprint, detaches material to bounce, yeah, the Madolche monster. Wow, okay, this is strong. Madolche Zalon. He gets an additional normal summon. Alright. He didn't have to use his battle phase. This is very important. Okay. Yes. Goes into Link Summon into Auser. The Charmer. Uses Venosylph now. The opponent negates the effect. Tributing the token. Okay, his opponent activates now Pot of Prosperity. Okay. Oof. Let's see what cards he's gonna excavate. Oh, we also see Talents and Hoot Cake, which are very, very good cards he can use right now. Let's see if he goes for the Talents in order to break the board. He can break the board with Zeus now, but he's going to destroy his own board. Let's see what he's going to add. Okay, adds the Hoot Cake. Oh, not the Hoot Cake, it's the Cesseur. Sorry guys, he added the Cesseur. Activates the next Venosylph card, dumping the Cesseur. Okay, this is pretty strong. He's gonna search, let's see. Going for the next Venosylph, but the good thing is he can special summon now from the graveyard, and he's mostly gonna special summon the Cesseur. Yes, special summon the Cesseur now. His opponent activates the cat effect. Let's see what he's gonna special summon. An earth monster. Okay, this is strong. Another lock. This is the Amorphage Goliath. This prevents the opponent to go into his extra deck. This is pretty strong. Cesseur activates its effect and special summons from the deck the Putzes. Madolche Putzes. Okay, let's see. Okay, goes for the battle phase. Swings over the Linguribo. Oh, okay, I didn't know that. He gets to destroy a card with the effect after the battle calculation, and he gets rid of the Goliath. Hits over the gigantic, over the Spright Rat. Okay. Okay, goes for the Glass Souffle. Detaches. Okay. Oh yeah, recycling the Madolche. Yes, this is important. He has to recycle his search monsters. Okay. Special summons Angeli. Oh yeah, he gets to set a card because of the Salon now, because the card got shuffled back. Okay, special summons the Hoot Cake. Okay, Hoot Cake is gonna banish one of the Venosylph cards. He's gonna special summon the first Madolche. Yes, the Madolche that adds him a spell card to his hand. And the first card he searches the Chateau. This is very important now. He has to recycle all his cards right now because he banished 6 from his extra deck. Yes. Okay, detaches the next one to special summon. Yes, the second one that adds him another card too. Okay, activates it. Yeah, it goes for the Madolche Tiramisu. Can shuffle back 2 cards from his graveyard in order to spin back 2 cards from the opponent. And it doesn't target. Very strong. And he spins back. Yes, very good choice. The gigantic Spright and the Sprint. Maybe he should have it would have been better if he had chosen the cat. Now the opponent can go into AA Zeus now. Okay, let's see. Okay, he passes turn. Alright. Wow, this is very strong. The opponent, the Madolche player played through 2 locks. The Ibli and Armorfetch Goliath. Very, very strong. Alright. Special summons the Jet. He should negate it. The opponent doesn't have much resources in his hand now. Okay, Madolche is thinking. Yes, he uses the Promenade to negate the effect of the Spright Jet. Very important. Okay, he chose to spin back his Chakla mode, Madolche Chakla mode. Okay, that is very, very important right now. He has to, yes, he has to spin back all his resources in order to push in the next round. That was important. He attacks the Hoot Cake, which is protected by the effect of Angeli. And yeah, the opponent can go for the Zeus line right now. Ooh, he gets his board wiped. This is pretty strong. Ooh, I mean, he has a lot of follow-up play, but he should have gone for, he should have spun back the 2 XYZ monsters. Wow, looking back now, he gave his opponent huge advantage with the Zeus line. Okay, let's see. Banishing 6, excavating. And we see a D barrier, which is very good. Okay, but he takes the gadget because the gadget is better if you want a follow-up play. Most likely he doesn't have any level 2 monsters, so he was forced to add the gadget. And we see 1 face down card, so it was definitely not a level 2 monster. Okay, maybe he already has drawn into the T barrier. That would be really, really strong right now. Okay, using the Venusilf effect, especially on the Possession, it gets negated by impermanence. Okay. I mean, he still has follow-up in his hand. He can still use the Venusilf. Oh no, sorry guys, my bad. He recycled the Angeli. Now he can special summon with Angeli effect. Special summons Hoot Cake now. Using the effect. Yes, banishing the Ulcer Charmer. Okay, there comes the Madolche search card. Searches the Promenade. Oh, this is bad. He couldn't search the spell cards. He only had the Promenade to search. Okay. Goes into, yes, the Tiramisu, Madolche Tiramisu. Yes, he has to. This is very, very well played from the Madolche player. He recycles the Chateau and the Madolche search card. Now he uses the Promenade in order to attach from the deck. Most likely the Possess. Let's see. Yes, and he goes for the Possess. Yeah, now we can see the Chakra mode. This was very important that he spun back the Chakra mode one turn before. If he hadn't done that, he couldn't have pushed for... he couldn't have gone for this line. This was very well played from the Madolche player. Very good sequence. Special summons the Madolche Searcher at the Chateau now that he recycled. Yes, now he recycles all his extra deck monsters and some Madolche cards. Okay. Using the effect now, he can special summon a second Madolche search card. Yes. Let's see. Okay, this is pretty unfortunate. He wasn't able to recycle another permanent spell card. Okay. But he pushes for game now. Wow. Okay, this was very, very well played from the Madolche player. If he hadn't recycled and spun back his extra deck monsters, he most likely would have lost this game. And he wouldn't have been able to go on for this big push right now that we see. Very well played. Wow. Okay, that was pretty impressive. He played through 2 locks, the Ibli lock and the Amorphage Goliath lock. And he won. Okay, this is pretty impressive. Yeah, guys, what do you think of Madolche? Do you like it? Man, this was a pretty good game. Oh yeah, now that we see the side deck cards, the Madolche player was able to break the opponent's board without drawing into any side deck cards. This makes the match even more incredible. Yeah, guys, Madolche, best deck. If you think that, hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Shurit-Master over and out.